Yo, what is up, guys? So today I want to be answering one important question. Is Avenging Hunter Mr. Initiative good in Spy? And I used to always think he is not good enough. He's very awkward sometimes, but because I believe Haunting Misery is straight up garbage, I am looking for a way to beat these more grindy decks. So what I'm doing is I split one Nyxborn, one Avenging Hunter in the main to enable a mid-range plan game 1. And then in the sideboard, I'm playing 2 more Avenging Hunters and 1 more Hydra. I already did a league with this list and went 4-1, losing only the final round to Rakdos Madness. I was unlucky, he was very lucky, and it's always also one of the worst matchups. So I cannot be mad at that. On to round 1. Let's go. Round 1 on the play. And that is a hand that is worth keeping. I don't remember the last time I kept a 7. I had really bad luck in the past days. People believe that because you're playing 4 lands, you're just gonna mulligan into Oblivion, which definitely sometimes happens. But statistically speaking, with 9 initial mana sources, which is 4 land grants, 4 lands, and 1 Lotus Petal, your odds of getting the turn 2 with 2 mana in the opening hand is 53 or 4%, I believe, which is not terrible. Obviously means 1 in 2 hands you're gonna mulligan, but it's still fine. Okay, so Mountain is always the card you hate to see. And it is. The question is, it's either you hate it and it's Madness Burn, or you love it and it's Rally. Rally is one of the best matchups. I am currently, I think, 7-0 against it. But against... come on, why does it have to be this annoying deck every single fucking time? On the play, it is a bit better, because I can't even speak because I'm annoyed. It's definitely better for us on the play. I'm gonna keep the Lotolith in the deck because we really have the combos, so I don't want any funny business drawing it or something. Okay, Epica is one of the cards that you really like to see in this matchup because it's just so trash. This is lovely. So we're gonna look to win next turn, not turn 4, turn 5. He can definitely win turn 4 with some hands. I don't think with this hand though. We're gonna also have to carefully think this out. Okay. So, we just drew our 4th land. We're gonna go Battlement, and we just want to use our mana the way he beats us either is just dealing us 18 damage or 16, or he surprises us and shits on our creatures while the spy trigger is on the stack. So what we need is the most creatures as possible. So I think I'm just gonna cast the Vine nets us mana next turn. And then next turn, as long as he doesn't kill the Battlement, we will have at least we'll have 7 mana, which is exactly enough for 1, 2, 3. Another land. So we're gonna have to block. I'm not taking any risks. Okay, he just attacks here. I don't think there is any combination of cards, if I'm not mistaken, that kills us. Bolt and double fire blast is 14 damage. Nice. Flashbacking looting is a great sign for us. Temper is fine. So he's thinking what to target. He can kill one of these vines, which not technically, it's 1 less mana for us. I'm willing to play around 1 Fire Blast. I cannot play around 2. Well, now I can. Okay, this is basically free, the Wall of Roots, because it nets a mana from here and it taps for a mana. Is he thinking to Fire Blast now? The battlement. It's definitely okay. Okay, and then we can go for 1 mana Ceruli. So now we can just play around 2 Fire Blasts as well, which is nice. It's not necessary, but yeah, it's like, you know, but it's always good to try and eliminate every single way of losing, if you can. As I said, if I would have still gone for it because I'm at 11, basically 9. And he untaps for 4 cards. Let's go for the Lotolith. 1, 2, 3. And that's game. Taking game 1 is super huge in this matchup because game 2 also being on the draw. I'm going to be on the draw. And he also has what's it called, relics. Some lists even have Macabre, which is completely cringe, but yeah. Okay, so we want Grapple. Grapple kills the creatures, which is really important, and it kills the relic and it gains us a life, which can matter a bit. Vitugazi blocks well, gains us a tiny bit of life, which is kind of shit. Macabre is actually not the worst. I always try to fit it. I try to fit it in because it can get rid of Lava Darts, can get rid of Fairy Snacker, and Faithless Looting in the yard. Doesn't seem great, but from my experience as a mono green elves player, they also bring it in. It is, the Lava Dart, for example, is better against elves than against us, but I think this, like, we need to get every single edge. So we cut these, they lose us life and they die to Lava Dart. We cut Hunter because they have Snacker and it's too slow, and I also cut the Hydra because I don't think we are realistically winning the game like this. And then I will cut 1 Vandal for a Leopard. Leopard is just better against Relic. We still need to cut 2 cards. I usually just cut the Quirions because they die to Lava Dart. We wanna... Oh, oops. I misclicked. I'm talking and not thinking. The worst card against Lava Dart is the Fiend. So we're definitely gonna cut that next game. Yeah, we have the Mulligan this hand. And this hand is keepable. It's not the best. I think we have to get rid of 1 land. Macabre is just too narrow. And I think we have to get rid of 1 land grant and hope. Vandal is never great against Relic. Yeah, that's what we have to do. That is good. So now we can protect the Ent in the graveyard. When I say that, I mean that now if he plays Relic on his turn, he's gonna exile the land grant and we're still gonna have a generous Ent to Mask Vandal his Relic. Kessig is a lot slower than Mr. Gutter Snipe, but it's definitely still good. I can cast Vitugazi, gain a bit of life. I would have done it if he had a Snacker in play, but I don't think it's too meaningful. I cannot block here, sadly, because then he can just bolt my Overgrown Battlements, which is my way of, let's say, pushing my game forward. Next turn, I believe we're just going to go for Winding Way and then hopefully cast all the creatures we get. And get a Spy. Grab, discarding Temper. That is 7 damage to our face. We are at 12. So I think we might have to go for Vitugazi to somehow to survive. We are at 12. Against the Kessig, it's less. likely to die so soon. As I told you last game, this is basically free with the battlements in play. But so we're gonna go 1, 2, Winding Way. But we're still gonna have to cast the V2 Ghazi creature. Yeah, this is not great. We will be able to get the Swamp end step, which is nice. Exile the Generous End. The reason I'm not exiling these 3 instead is because if he has Relic, regardless, he's going to be able to get rid of our end. So with a Troll in hand, I think it's just better. We had 14, yes. He's gonna untap with 6 cards. It could be better, but I still think it's a bit unlikely to die this turn. The issue is though, we're not really representing anything other than gain 3/3 flyer, which is concerning. But as I said, this is very difficult. Some people try to improve this matchup with Weather the Storm. Weather the Storm is a lot worse than you think against this deck. They're rarely casting more than, like, you rarely get the Storm up to more than 3. Gain 9 for 2 mana seems okay, but when it's basically instead of like important cards in your sideboard and cards that are creature, this is an on creature, so you cannot hit it off Winding Way and lead the Stampede. So you're only relying on your your only way to rely on it is either having it in your opening hand or just hoping to draw it. So it's also a card you need to run 4 of. So I think that's really bad. Another way is with removal. I could play more removal, but from my experience, it's not actually that good. Okay, so what he's doing here is basically building a attack for next turn. If we draw Spy here, I believe we win. I'm definitely going to try and win. And if not, I need to hope that he doesn't kill me off 17, which is... he definitely can. It's not the most likely, but it's definitely possible. And we're just going to cast the Sagu Wadlin. You can say why not get the final Swamp with the Sagu and keep the Troll as an attacker. I don't think there is any way I attack as long as his hand is not completely trash. I don't think there is any other way than winning this game without a Spy. And I don't think he's going to die to just 4 Troll attacks. It's just not realistic. So I'd rather have a threat that if he really has bricks in hand can technically kind of kill him slowly. But the more important thing is the life that it gives. I definitely don't feel like I'm already safe, but this might have bought me another turn. So the draws we want are 2 Winding Ways, 4 Lead the Stampedes, and 4 Spies. That's 10. So 25%, I think, to draw one of these, which is not the highest, but not the lowest either. If he has Relic, it doesn't matter. We have the Vandal. Double Relic also doesn't matter. But I'm talking all this nonsense without even having a Spy. So, yeah, big talk for a small player. Oh, am I just dead? Okay, that's another 4. I'm at 6. Bolt kills me exactly. Fire Blast kills me. Yeah, we might just die. We might have just died from 17 life, which always enrages me. It's just so annoying. But it's really funny to say, but out of, I think, my 22 losses out of 85 games, 7 of them were, or maybe even 8 of them were to this deck. It's that bad. Okay, so here he either discard Lava Darts. Okay, fuck me. Yeah, this is bullshit. This is completely fucking bullshit. Okay. Thankfully we managed to win round 1. The Fiends have to go. I rather have 1 more of this and 1 more of this. Man, I just really hate that deck. So annoying. We're gonna have to mulligan. Yeah, we're gonna have to mulligan. This hand would have been so good, but no land cycler. Yeah, down to 5. Okay, this is a keep. Bottom 1, bottom 2, I believe. And we really need to hit creatures that generate mana, because getting creatures is not important. Is like important, but if we can't get a wide board, and I think the funny thing is I actually have to get rid of 1 and 2, because we really need in this matchup. It's not only enough to have these draw spells. You need to play your creatures fast enough, because realistically, without any disruption, that deck just easily wins on turn 4. So it's always better in this matchup to like play a creature that generates mana before these, but as long as we don't draw one now, then we're not going to be able to do that. Vandal is fine if he has a relic. Creature, we really need to hope like to hit a, what's it called, Wall of Roots and Ceruli and or Battlement. This was absolutely terrible. Oh, this is just so annoying. Like, that deck just doesn't leave you any room to whiff. So we want either mana creatures or just a land here to cast the lead. Battlements is good. Ceruli would be, or Wall of Roots would be fantastic. I think I'm afraid here the most of is a Gutter Snipe. I'm still probably that there is a pretty high likelihood of me dying turn 4 even without the Gutter Snipe. And I can, realistically I'm representing a win only of like on turn 5, and right now it's barely even scraping that, and with like potential to die to 1 Fire Blast. So I don't think we're winning this one, sadly. Okay, guessing is a lot less scary than what's it called? Got the Snipe. Chooses discard. Okay, he discards a Got Snipe, so I assume he has another one. And then the question is, what's in his hand? Okay, that's a land at least. So just casting a Mask Vandal is garbage. It really is. But I think that taking a turn off to rebuild again is just bad. There is a chance that I'm just dead on his turn 4. Yep, I'm going to cast the lead. Realistically, this is doing barely anything. 2, 3, and 4. Like, we need to hope he has trash. Like, there's nothing else I can do. I don't think casting this and going for like very risky win does anything. I need to hope he has complete trash in his hand. And I can maybe, I did hit the V2 cards. He gained a bit of life and prepare for win the following turn. I think that's the only way I win. I assume he has another Gutter Snipe if he discarded one, or he just has a ton of burn, which probably means I'm dead this turn anyways. So yeah, it's pretty miserable. The funny thing is, even without a relic, he's, as you can tell, definitely in the driver's seat. And it's just because I say that I think Snacker needs to get banned. It's kind of funny when playing Spike, because Snacker doesn't do most of the work, but I think against many other matchups, the creature plan of Gutter Snipe and Kessig is so bad that Snacker just completely leads the charge. Without Snacker, I think this deck significantly is going to be significantly weaker. I still think it will be playable, but I just think a card that breaks the color pie pie and is just so powerful needs to go. Okay, he just passes, so again, preparing for a win next turn. This might, probably not. Okay, let's start with so we definitely don't need black mana this turn. Either way, I think he does know that, he knows I have a spy. He knows that I can probably win on my turn. Beat Tugazi. Exiling this. I guess the troll is worst. No, I guess I can exile 1, 2, 3. I'm going to target the Battlements because he's going to have to waste double removal spell or Fire Blast on it. So I do get the life. Because the counter on this doesn't do anything anyways. And I'm going to play another creature. Macabre is only going to be relevant if he end step Lava Darts me. But other than that, it won't. Got this Snipe. We're at 17. He has a free spell. We are at 14. Now that he only has one mountain. No, it still doesn't matter. He can have Bolt and Fire Blast to just blast us away. Yep, that resolves. Temper. So if he targets me, I assume I just die here. Also turn 5, so he can play a land. Targets me. I am at 8. Fire Blast does not do it. Lava Dot does. This is the moment of truth. Okay, fuck me. Yeah, I think we did. I was like, if he doesn't have a land, then we might have a chance. But no. Oh, I guess maybe he just has a bolt. Lava Dart deals. Yeah, Lava Dart also kills us. So the only way we're not dead is if he has like. I'm saying this. Obviously, he can have 4 lands in hand, but the most likely way we're not dead is if he has a bolt and no Lava Dart, no Fire Blast. And in that case, I think we win. Okay, we're gonna have to block here, because then others should kill us. Okay, well, either he's just being annoying and he's going to kill me in response, or I believe we win because we don't lose the lightning bolt. And if he has a Fire Blast, only a Fire Blast, we don't lose to that either. And if he has both or Lava Dart, we're just dead. And I don't see a reason to not do it on your turn. So if he was playing around weather, it's completely stupid because okay, I think he just, I don't know. This is such an emotion. This deck is sometimes just such an emotional roller coaster. Lot of 1. Yeah, I'm gonna even recheck. Make sure you don't misclick. It still hasn't happened to me, but always gives me the shivers. Oh my days, this feels better than getting a 5-0, man. This deck is my absolute fucking nemesis and feels so good to win. Nice. That is definitely a way to start this video off. On to the next round. Round 2 on the play. Can we carry the momentum? We cannot. This is a fantastic hand though. Probably bottoming the Vine. Next one, Hydra is a card that is usually in most matchups good. Just gonna play a Forest here and pass. Yeah, feeling really good about this win. Nice. Okay, that's fine. When you see red land and it's this land, you're chilling, guys. You're absolutely chilling, because that means it's Rally, and Rally is a super favorable matchup. Because the creature plan against them, just casting General Ascent and shit, is quite powerful. And your creatures block. So I wouldn't have blocked here. Okay, that is nice. Yeah, but this deck is one of the only decks in the format that can deal nicely with the battlement. Let's go. Ooh, okay, yeah, sure, I'll do that. So it's slower, but in this matchup it's super important to slow them down. This also blocks really nicely. And obviously this deck is super fast as well. But the difference is that yeah, I assume he full swings here. Okay, no, just with these guys. This is always an attack that like they do, and you should always take it. Okay, so let's go. Wall of Roots, Elves, and next turn he's gonna go for Bushwhacker. We're gonna have good blocks, and the difference is this deck runs out of cards really fast, and it does not have that one turn where it deals 17 damage to you with spells. So we have a lot of good blockers against them. And they just interact. Another difficulty with the sure. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna block here. The question is am I willing to get absolutely shat on by what's the name of that card? Festivities. And I think the answer is it's a one of, and I'm willing to. So with Hydra here, we can just cast it as a 2/3 to block. I don't think it's necessary yet. Let's start with the Winding Way creature. Yep, that's definitely the creature I like to see, Ceruli. And yeah, now we're at 11. He only has 2 creatures. And at this point, the way he's going to win this is with Burn. So when you're at under 9, then it's more likely. But the longer the game goes, the less galvanic. No, I'm speaking shit. The less we're afraid from Galvanic Blast, because he just has to. You see, he has currently 1 artifact because he sacked 1 blood. So Galvanic Blast becomes less of an issue, and we can also just mass vandalize lands. And then it's all even less. Okay, so I definitely am going to block if he wants to finish off one of my creatures with Galvanic Blast. The question is, which one do I let him finish off? And I think it's the Wall of Roots, because it's already starting to get a bit weaker. Okay, that's absolutely fine. He wasted 2 damage that could have gone to my face. That's me. Still at 11. He has an Epica, which is a good card. Okay, he's Hellbent. We're at 10. Yeah, this is not bad. Okay, so let's go for the... I'm actually going to exile the blood. Exiling the land is not too important. We're going to get rid of the Elves of Deep Shadow. And I think it is worth it to just cast here a Nyxborn for... No. Next time we can go for a bigger one and keep this as a 3 toughness creature. Synth is definitely the one of the top draws. Okay, yeah, this is nasty. What the hell is going on here? Still, Riley is just like, he can't really attack. Okay, he's just gonna give us value. It is correct that the only way he's gonna finish us off is by with burn, so he wants to get us low enough. Courion is actually really good here because it lets us mana. And I might even bestow the Hydra. Let's tap. Untap. Play the forest. If we bestow, we get a... Because we do need to also kill him, but no, I just want another body. I will say that now with the Courion, we can Dread Return a Generous then, and we have enough mana to also crack the food once it enters. Okay, so he's just gonna... No, he's gonna go for a rally, I assume. It's fine. I don't think I'm willing to lose the Courion. He's thinking longer and hard about this. This might be a Bushwhacker. He's thinking if it's worth it for him. I think it is. Bushwhacker here is actually really awkward. What else can you think about? Maybe a Calblast or Lightning Bolt. Oh, I want to remove my... Oh, no, I'm not. F6. So what I can do is I can Courion, and I think I will do this if you force swing Courion the Wall of Roots. Okay, just a land. To have another blocker. Okay, he does not. That's nice. Another Courion. So let's see. This will be 1. Untap. Let's make a mana first. Untap. That's 2. Dread Return, returning Generous. And so we do have less blockers now. Get the food. But now we have better blockers, and we are going to up, and we can also gain life. So if I was lower, I would have, because I know there is no card in this deck, one card that is going to... Okay, so in response to this, I think I don't want to risk him having... no, I think it's fine, because if he had Metalcraft, I would have cracked the food. But I think I'm fine. Epicure is okay. And now we're just waiting on a spy, basically. Tomb Raider is okay. Epicure is okay. So I think that maybe he force swings this turn already. He does. Okay, that's fine. So what we're gonna do here is boom. Technically, you can also untap this. I don't think it's necessary. Let's see. Block these. Yeah, I don't think it's necessary. I don't need to lose another land. We're gonna go kill, block, and then it's attack for 3. I don't think... I think I can lose one Courion. I don't need both. And I'm just gonna eat the food now. Spy. The funny thing is, we actually still haven't got the 4th land out of the deck. So the question is, do I even go for it? I don't think I need to be honest. The worst case is if like the Giants in the bottom 2 cards of the deck or something. I think I will go for it. We also already have 1 Dread Return in the yard, so... Okay, let's see what's here. Okay, yeah, we got it. So we can go for the double spy line. Boom. Sack 1, 2. 3. We mill ourselves again, and we have enough creatures to dread return again. And return Lotolith. 1, 2, 2, 3. It doesn't matter which creature. The only time it matters if with Sagu Wildlin you can basically have an infinite deck size. But usually it doesn't help you because you just don't have much more resources. Okay, lovely. We're gonna bring in these Vitugazis. Sometimes I think about bringing these in because they also destroy Relic. Don't think that's good. Fiends are definitely very bad, so we're gonna cut them. And Hunter is a terrible threat. Hydra is also fine. It's a threat. It blocks. We can, as you saw, play a smaller one to block. And then the question is, do I want these? Mass Vandals are just really good in this matchup. So I don't like elves, so I think I will bring one of these in. And yeah, I'll bring this one in. It's not great. It can destroy a creature, can destroy a land, an artifact land. But the elves of Deep Shadow are just not very good. Yeah, this hand is fine. It's not the greatest. But with a blocker and some lands out of the deck, it's fine. Okay, so I will go for a Ceruli because it blocks nicely, and also with Quirion, it can we can get the 2-mana turn 2 anyways. Gold Tomb Raider is fine. Okay, so you're angry. You got a fast start. Boom. We have 16. You have 3 cards in hand. Land Grant is actually fantastic. Because now we get to Great Gatekeeper Vine. Technically, we can also play the Ceruli kit, the Quirion Ranger. I think it's just better to keep 2 blockers. Okay, Burning Tree. This rally as well. That is fine with me. So we take 4 here. We have lethal, like we have the combo going, and they don't play Fire Blasts. At least most lists don't play Fire Blast, so I will go ahead and try the combo next turn. That's actually really interesting. Maybe this was a misplay. Because now if he kills my Ceruli and Quirion, I can't actually get the 4th land out and cast a spy. Okay, this is absolutely fine. So the question is, I have a deterministic win on my turn. So I don't want to get caught by any card. So I'll move to blockers and I need to think. Let's say he has a mountain and the most damage he can do me is lightning bolt. I'm at 9 and I'm currently taking 4, 8, 9, exactly 9. And I also don't want to get shot on by mountain festivities. So I think I'm just blocking here. And then that is, no. So wait, does this change anything? That is 6 damage. Yes, it does. So yeah, I'm gonna block like this. Okay, yeah. So that is, I believe, the game. As long as he doesn't have Macabre, which I never have seen Macabre from this deck. And that would be a first, and it would be annoying, and it would make me have to think about how I win the next game. I will say, with a board this big and ours being so small, I don't really see a way we're winning this by not comboing now. That's the reason I'm going for it. And is this the Macabre? Yeah, it is Macabre. Oh, I hate that card, man. It's so fucking cringe. And like for a deck like yours, man, it's just so bad. So what we can do is we can cut this. We can put some fiends Fiends are okay, are better against this deck than against because he doesn't run Lava Dart. But again, a lot of games we're just not going to need the combo. We just had a slow start and he had a fast one, so we had the combo there and open ourselves to losing to that. Okay. This is a pretty good hand. We're going to bottom a giant. We still need to see some important cards for this to be good. Yeah, that's really annoying. I thought I got the game on lock. And this just slows down our win significantly. Also kind of demoralizing. This one anyway was a huge draw though. If you can kill this battlements this turn, it will be really bad. I cannot block. And I did not bring another swamp, so we do need to find a creature that is capable of producing black mana. That is a great draw. And then we're gonna go Vine, get the swamp. Yeah, we have 2 blockers for next turn. Winding Way, give me something good. That is below average. Vitu-Ghazi is a very good creature though. But yeah, this is definitely not what we were looking for. I really wanted at least 2. And we got rid of some fantastic cards in the process. Unfortunate. Synth is fine. That's why a deck like yours doesn't not supposed to play Macabre. Yeah, that Macabre took out a lot of my confidence in this game. We're gonna have to block here. Festivities really does kind of send us back to the Stone Age. If we have a lightning bolt on this as well, we're absolutely fucking cooked. Okay. Can't say I'm loving this. That is actually a great draw. So what we're gonna do here is, okay, let's start off. I think I'm actually gonna start off with the Fiend, so I know who I'm putting the counter on. Okay, double Bushwhacker. It's definitely a good card. Cast with an additional cost. Let's exile all the non-creatures. Done. Okay, who do I put the counter on? Putting it here doesn't actually make too much sense because he has a Bushwhacker next turn anyways. I think on the Vitu-Ghazi. So you like to go for the Mesmeric Fiend the same turn you cast a Spy, so they can't draw the Macabre. But I don't think we had time for that, and we don't have another black mana. So here we need to hope he doesn't draw the Macabre. He technically has 2 looks for it because he can sack a blood. Him sacking the blood now is actually nice. Okay, he sees that, he understands that he doesn't need to do it now. Yeah, I'm only gonna block with the Vitu-Ghazi, I believe. And if he doesn't attack here, if he doesn't cast the Bushwhacker, I think I just let it go. I put me down to 8. And even if he drew 1 Galvanic Blast, I think I'm fine with letting him dig for another one, and if he finds it, I lose. Okay, so he does go for it, discarding a Clockwork. I think what he's going to do here now, he does know about my spy, which is unfortunate because he probably would have played it differently if he didn't. Now there is a chance he just doesn't go for the bushwhacker and just hopes that he can find the macabre in the top 2 cards. So it really does depend what I draw here, because if I draw another Winding Way, I am fine with just going for the longer game and not lose it, because now that I know about macabre, it's always better to play around that annoying card. Yeah, you think about it. Still going to attack here. Actually, I'm going to block here, because if his last card is a bolt and he bolts here, it doesn't matter. This guy's bushwhacker, so he has 2 unknowns. He's gonna bolt here. Like I can not do anything here. On board we're not looking too bad, but I'm saying fuck it, man. Oh, I don't need to do this. If I lose to macabre, I take full responsibility. Yep, he has it. I don't believe it. Well, this is going to be my first loss, I believe, to what's it called? Okay. Oh. Speaking of emotional roller coaster, yeah, what a fucking game. Okay, I've had enough with red decks this league. Please give me something else. Let's go. I can even start. That's nice. Can I keep a 7? Oh, that's so close. I think I can. I go boom, boom. Winding Way, turn 1. I think that's good. Okay. Can I also go for Ceruli? It's not very good though. And then off the Winding Way, I need to hit Land Cyclist, which I have 9 of in the deck. And even 1-drops. It's a bit slower, but even 1-drops are fine here. He mode. Usually this is not the way you want to waste your Lotus Petal. Let's go creature. Just a Ceruli, and we mill the forest. That is atrocious. I'd love to see a Generous End, Sagwadlin. Oh my god, another mountain. Why? Why you gotta do me this way, man? This isn't raging. At least be rally, which probably not. Plots of robbery. Oh, you need to have such a slow hand for me to do something, honestly. I do need to take 1 less land out of the deck. But still, if he kills a Ceruli, I'm still back to square 1 with 1 mana. Let's see how smart he is. You don't need to be very smart to kill one of them. Oh, okay. Well, we can also just bolt one of them. Wow, thank you, God, for blessing me. Okay, so we're gonna go for the battlements, and now I can thread lethal next turn if I want to. Okay, so if I die now, it's absolutely crazy. Eh? I like his name, Crazy H. And oh, okay, not bad. Okay, I think we got it. Honestly, let me see. So boom, boom, boom. Okay, so this is for, we have a swamp. Okay, so if I see this, the likelihood of me dying is smaller. Yeah, I think this is the only correct way to tap. Let's get the swamp. Oh, that's odd. Another robbery in exile. I think I can wait one more turn. This might bite me in the ass. The thing is, if I whiff here, then I can't read it. Like, I need to get lucky to redeploy. Let's say he has 3 damage off every single mana. That's still not enough. And that's how I usually calculate, because they don't play Fire Blast, the Rakdos Madness deck. Oh my god, what am I doing there? Guys, I'm sorry for this shit show. Should have at least cast either a lead or a gatekeeper vine. Terrible. Temper, that's fine. Okay. Kiss, that's fine. Oh, that's not that card. So let's go for the vine. The reason I can tap this one is because I have Cerulees. Yes. Forest. Or even play this just to have one more creature. Bam. Bam. Target myself. Let's see where the land was. Yeah. You see? And then from there I don't win. Lawless Giant, come home, my friend. Sadly, with all these red decks, we are not showcasing. We haven't showcased once. What's his name? The Avenging Hunter, and he's gonna have to go out again. I definitely want the V2 Ghazi. Now with he will play relics and he'll spell bombs usually. Question is, do I keep like 2 fiends against what's it called? Against Macabre. I don't know. I don't think they usually play it. Usually they don't play Macabre. It is true that they have a lot less burns, so so the fiend is not the worst. But I think I just rather have ways to destroy their relics and shit. And I'll add a Hydra as well, because it blocks, and if we need, we can just finish the game that way with attacking. Mulligan. Would have been a great hand. Have the mull. He also mulls. I have the mulligan. To be honest, even if we did have enough mana, this hand is pretty garbage. Lawless Giant in your opening hand is very close to a mulligan. And we're gonna go down to 4. We're gonna go down to 3. And we can just probably concede the game. Okay, yeah, lovely. I can just play to see if he has Spell Bomb, but there's no point. This is not supposed to happen. You can do the maths yourselves, guys. If we said that it's 50% to keep a hand, then it's 50. So yeah, you can do the math. It's very low. Mulligan. Oh wow, the mulligan chain continues. 7 mulligans in a row, right? 1. That'll be the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, nice. 8 mulligans in a row. We do not have the 9. Like, this is a bit risky, but I have to keep it. And I will get rid of this. I need to hope he doesn't kill my Elves of Deep Shadow turn 1. But this hand is weak to Nail Spell Bomb. It is not a great hand. Okay, that's a good draw. Let's get the... Can't get the swamp, sadly. But that's fine, actually. We have this. And now look, we have the things we need to win. We can take one more land out. But with a single spell bomb... Okay, that's a... Wow, and he's... Oh my days. Christmas came early, sir. So I can play this for 0 value. Just as a way to beat the removal. But if he's stuck on one land, I think it's fine. It blocks still. And I will go for the combo next turn. Okay, found his mountain. He knows my last card, so either he can beat it or can bluff to beat it. One. Okay, double removal on this. I'd say I love it, but the stowing here is shit. I will say he wasted a ton of time to do that. So we just need the final land. And we are also with 3 damage on board, so not great, but okay, Snaka doesn't do shit here. Can we find a way to get the land out? Yes, we can. Maybe we should have done it end step, because now he knows about it, and yeah, that was a misplay. I'll keep blockers, I don't want to lose to anything bullshit. I don't even think I block here. Because I need as many creatures as possible. Yep, you got it. We need to hope he didn't draw a spell bomb. Okay, let's hope no Macabre, sir. I don't think I'm winning this when he has 4 cards in hand. Okay, he's F6. Come on, man. No Macabre, sir. Let's fucking get it, guys. Lovely win. 3 red decks. 2 of them are, I think, decent matchups. Let's go. Round 4 on the play. I believe this guy's a good player. But this is a good hand, so let's see if we can beat it. And we kept a 7, so as I said before, this technically is a 6. With this giant, it's in the opening hand quite weak. But with most of our lands in our hand, basically, and 2 draw spells, this is, as long as we're not against a super fast deck, this is very good. Let's get a forest and pass the turn. He has mulligan once. Are you going to let this resolve, or are you gonna force the will this? I'm tired, guys. This league is taking longer than usual. I think last video took about less than an hour, and we're just in round 4 and it's already that. Yeah, I had a feeling he's a red player. Again, fucking need to hope he's on Madness, on Rally. But usually I see this start from non-rally decks. Okay, so this actually is a very strong turn 3 from us, which is going to be Battlements, Wall of Roots, and then we can follow it up with a win. Oh wow, he's just gonna... Okay, amazing. It's really good for us to see. He did find a land. You can cast Looting. Okay. Fiend is not great. We're gonna go for the Wall of Roots and then later the Battlements, because this allows us to cast both. If this was a generous hand, we could have cycled end step with a mana on his end step. Sadly, it's not, but we still have a lot of mana. I don't think mana should be the bottleneck. I will not attack. I will not block because I don't want to bolt one of these. Okay, he's just passing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my land firstly. Now the question is, so how much mana we have? We have a lot. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3, and I want to keep this 1, 2. No, 1, 2, 3. Lead. Nice. That is what I want to see. Again, not going to take this giant. Any order? Ceruli. Technically, we can go for the Mesmeric Fiend next turn and just cast a Ceruli, but I don't think I want to do that. If he has a gutter snipe that he was holding and maybe can kill us next turn, I'd rather use it. Okay, so we actually had two ways to kill our creatures. We're going to take the Lava Dart because the Lava Dart just lets him get to get back the Lava Dart will be the most expensive for him. I believe we should win this now. Tempers me. I don't think there is really a combination of cards that just kills us. I will block here. I'll block with a Ceruli. Okay, that's the mountain that we knew of. So he has Fire Blast. So the maximum he could have is 2 removal spells. So in that case, I'll play one more creature for good measure. No reason to do that. And I guess cast one more creature. It doesn't matter. Cast a Spy. Yeah, this is the start we need them to have for us to win. Like, this is probably the worst possible start for him. Like, super slow and just completely bricks. Okay, nice. Taking round game 1 is, as you saw, very important, but it's not going to be easy to still come back. So again, Hunter sadly has to leave. We want the Macabres. I can't say we want them, but we're gonna keep the Macabres. Mesmeric Fiends go, Elves go, one Ranger goes. Yeah, there might be a bit of variation. I have a sideboard guide for the Stompy list with like creatures in the sideboard. I don't think that's good anymore. So I need to write it down for me so I do everything do everything correctly every time. I think I know that they're good enough to raw dog it. Okay, we're going down to 4. Okay, this is okay. It's not great. 1, 2, 3. Going down to 5 with this would have been even somewhat okay, but this card is actually the best card for us to see. It's super weak against us. Another Spy is absolutely terrible. Because the reason for that is because he doesn't deal too much damage. He's not instill sorcery, so he doesn't chain with like the creatures they have, and they just go down a card with it. So it's fine with us. Let's hope no snacker. I think no snacker here gives us a slight. Like it definitely increases our winning odds. Okay, there is a snacker. I think the best draw we can have is Gatekeeper Vine, and Ceruli is also great. Next turn I would like to draw another creature, preferably the Gatekeeper Vine. And we might have to just combo with low resources, which is just really annoying, but when you're down to 4 against this deck, it's not optimal. I cannot block here. I really need this Wall of Overgrown Tomb to survive. But that's why the odds of us surviving now are very close to slim to none. So we're gonna get the Swamp here. I'm gonna play it. Now we're gonna tap the Battlements. Regardless, I can't block with it. So I definitely will, I think, block with the Vine. We need his hand to be straight up bricks. We are effectively at 13 because we cannot block the... okay, so I definitely will block with this. I have to. At 11, I think I have to block still. It's bad, it's very bad. I don't like blocking, but... Highway Robbery is a card that I'm fine with seeing. Snacker is absolutely okay here. Rather see that over a Lava Dart in the graveyard. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Me, okay. I died to Fire Blaster. Fuck. Fuck this deck, man. It's just so annoying. What was that draw? Yeah, it doesn't change anything. Resubmit. Yeah, we just need a bit of luck. Maybe we can get some. Grapple with Death is actually not the worst. This hand is keepable on paper, but with 2 giants, we're just fucked. So, and now we get a hand that we cannot keep. So, we're gonna have the mulligan. We're down to 5 again. So in this matchup, you need all your luck, and this is definitely not optimal. Yep, we're down to 4 again. And this is a keepable, but barely. 1, 2, 3 for fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm cursing a lot, but it's just I'm tired of this. Like, come on, I've played against this fucking deck twice this league. We really need him to have a garbage hand. He kept a 7, so it's a bit unlikely. And we need to draw a Winding Way. I think that's the only way we realistically win. That is a good draw though. I think there is a decent chance he also is playing Macabre because we're not seeing relics. Okay, wasting the ball removal on it. Not the worst for us. We're gonna keep that hidden. Fine. Yep, so he can waste double removal when he has that. We need to hope we don't die this turn and somehow can win it, because I don't know if he Lava Dart us for no reason without killing us. I think I will block here. If he flashbacks Lava Dart on it, like he can regardless get rid of one of our creatures with Lava Dart. No. If I die here, then what can I say? I'm ult to 4 every fucking game. Grab, loot, discarding, looting. With the Lava Dart in this graveyard, I can't even like dream of comboing. Yep. Am I just dead? Why did he not do it? Oh, I guess he can. I could have had what's it called? Yep. Not only he gets the fucking best start possible, we get the worst one. Let's try and fix it with the 4-1. Final round on the draw. Really wanna wrap this video up with a nice win, and especially not against the red deck. Well, not red deck. Red deck is fine. Just not what's it called? Mono Red Madness. I've had enough of that deck. Yeah, let's see what's up. Okay, nice. Keeping a 7. Unlike Lotleth in hand, Dread Return is a lot better. 2 lands, draw a spell, creatures. Yeah, this hand is great. with a hand like this last game, I think we at least would have had a chance. Yep, we're gonna definitely keep. The reason he had such a weak start, I think, was because he mold to 6 game 1. Oh my god, please, come on, man. Be rally, bro. Be rally. What am I asking, bro? Enough with this deck. Wow, I'm so done with this fucking deck. What? Come on. This might be Boros synthesizer, and he just didn't find his planes yet. Creature. Not great. Yeah, I think that's what I expected, yeah. So it's, I assume, Boros, moxtide. Yep. Okay. These Boros decks, I think, are actually a good matchup for us. And let's go for Root Seek. And let's just... I think I'd rather dump my hand before the lead. And I am fine with playing this Mesmeric Fiend. Wow, okay. You just got a Relic. I want to slow his Relic down. This matchup is definitely... We are capable of winning it with just aggroing them, because they don't have too much removal. You're gonna cast your Relic, that's fine. I think maybe taking the Journey was the correct call. This did slow him down significantly there. So Spy, so if we can manage to get him to... Oh no, but this Dread Return is in hand, that's really bad. So we need to think of a more, let's say, a complicated line for a combo win. So I'm actually not going to take the Spy here, I think. No, I guess. No, I will, because then I get the discard. Then here, I will, it can attack. He doesn't know of it now, so getting him to tap out is not going to happen. But with 2 Mask Vandals, I feel like we are capable, because as long as he doesn't do a really clever play of bouncing the Relic. Shit, you're just gambling here, or you have the land in hand. Okay, it does have the land. Okay, so if we draw a Cycler, we win. If he kills with Lightning Bolt any one of our creatures, we win, I think. This is not it. So do I just start going for a more beatdown plan? This is 3, 5. So I can go start now with a Hydra. Maybe that's just better. Yeah, I think it's better. Oh, how much is this? Bestowing it for X equals 6. Yeah, that's pretty good. Can't have Throbbing Charm now. This will start the clock. This is an attack for 7 here. If he bolts here, it's actually not the worst for us, because then we can next turn Mask Vandal his Relic. We attack here. This is a 3-turn clock. Our hand does have a lot of creatures. Yeah, he does get our Dread Return, which is unfortunate. But Land Cycler here just wins. He can pick up the Relic to have it untapped, but a more, let's say, hard to see line, and I'm not sure it's actually good for him. The issue is now, also Throbbing Charm is good. Okay, I take. Still needs to deal with this. The lead, very good card. I think I'm going to start off with a lead. See what we get off it. That is all hits. Low key. No, definitely. I thought that these guys don't do anything, but they are fuel at least for Mass Vandal. So I'm going to select everything. We have 12 cards in hand. I'm going to go to combat first. I will play some of these. They give me more mana later. And then we just have a ton of creatures to just attack. Okay, so how much mana does this give me? 3. So I think I will go 1. No, that's not enough. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Right, because if I go for the... Yeah, I'm down to 4. Yeah. I'm going to cast a Sagu. Can attack, can block. Then we are going to discard 3 of these and 1 spy probably. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2. I think Vandals are just better. They can also get rid of other things other than the relic. I think the line I'm taking there before I win is I'm going to first Vandal, get the Journey. Then I get the Mesmeric Fiend. And then if he cracks relic, that's fine. And I don't get the Mesmeric Fiend. But if he doesn't, I get to see his hand and also relic. He does draw a card off the relic, so that doesn't guarantee us to. This is fine. Discarding Core Sky. Okay, that means his hand is quite good because Core Sky Fisher is rarely ever a bad card to have. Okay, so now he just has red mana. Yeah, I think we got it with a combo. Moxtide. Okay, he can have Prismatic Strands. Okay, no Prismatic Strands. Yeah, I think we got it. I think we're probably winning this with a beatdown plan as well, but oh my flipping god. How much mana do we have? Can we cast it? Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. You gotta be kidding me, man. Okay, let's start off then. You know what? Fuck it. I think I'm just hard casting a Lawless Giant, forcing him to fucking crack the relic to that. He can double block the Sagu, which is fine. That's what he's gonna do. We're gonna kill obviously the Core Sky. You're at 5, sir. Boom, boom. 7. I guess now it's actually lethal, so there's no question here if he does it or not. I think we should be able to grab it. We still have 3 good threats, 1 mediocre one. If he removes shit, especially when his main removal is Journey to Nowhere, we have Vandals. Okay. The Melted Moxtide. Replay it. Get the Mountain out. We might have to use Faven Charm to destroy our Nyxborn, which will be pretty annoying. But we still have this massive giant. I think he's gonna have to double block here as long as he. Yep. Okay, your board is wiped. And then in that case, we're just gonna go for a Saga Wildling. And we have only 2 more mana. Don't think it's worth it to just waste a Vandal. I think this is good enough to win on its own. He does Chaos Blast, so we can... Okay. So this giant is starting to deal big damage. Okay. So he has to remove this. That'll be lawless for, yeah, that's over. Nice. Funny thing is, this is a grindy matchup, but they have a ton of flyers, so I still don't think I can play this Avenging Hunter. We definitely want the Hydra though. Hydra, as you saw, was very good. Want these, want Fiend. Got a Curion, got a Vine, because it doesn't block well. Oh, do I want the Flaring Pain? So some lists play the prismatic strands. I just don't know what to cut more. So I'll cut one elves. We need to cut this and we're in a swamp. I will cut a vandal. I don't think we need 4 of them. Could we putting the leopard? And I think it has to be another Corion. He does also have burn, so it's a bit worse. Wow, that was weird. Yeah, this one is pretty good. It's not amazing, but it does give us some things. This generous end is not going to get a land. Most of 5. Because we only have 2 forests now. Not a terrible draw. Let's go forest. Go Ceruli. Oh yeah, now we just want mana so we can start casting big creatures. Okay, moxtide is fine. You get a snacker, no snacker. Oh wow, nice. Let's go battlements. Let's go. No, not white mana. Ceruli. And now I believe next turn. Yeah, next turn we can just cast an ant. Lembas, it's fine. We can go for a mesmeric fiend before maybe to spike what's it called? Removal. If I could do that plus the V2 Ghazi with collecting evidence, then I would have. But now that we drew another end, I just want to put the pressure on. Okay, another mob site, that's fine. Discarding a land. Relic, that's absolutely fine. Yep, you want it? Now it's going to be harder to do this one. Wow, fuck me, that's a good card. I think I want to keep it for next turn though. I'll hard cast another one, and then next turn we're gonna have lethal with it, I believe. No, not lethal, no, but it's gonna ramp up the pressure even more. Yeah, I really like Hunter in these grinding games, but with... Okay, so now we just... And you also have the... Sure. Okay, this significantly made us worse. If we can draw a Mass Vandal, at least we can get rid of the relic. Do I even get rid of the relic? No, I get rid of the journey, I think. Yep. Then you gave me back my shit. I have 1 mana, so I can't do anything with that. You're at 13, same thing as before. This time though, the Hydra is only X equals 2, so not too good. And I didn't see it. He's stuck on 2 lands. Okay, that's fine. I have to waste 2 cards on that. And exile that, that's fine. Sagu. Don't want to maybe just keep it? No, I think I'll go for the Root Seek. Get 1 swamp. Because it's the same amount of mana. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's really weak. No, yeah, that's really weak. I'll just go for Mesmeric Fiend. Wow, your hand is trash. I'm gonna get rid of the Blast. Lembas is a great card, but next turn we have lethal on board. So if he casts the Lembas, then he can't sacrifice the other one as long as he doesn't have an untapped land. But yeah, lovely. This was a showing. Sadly, we did not get to see Mr. Avenging Hunter, but this definitely showed you how this deck can win with a beatdown plan. And it is a lot less janky than people think. It is definitely a way to win. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed this videos, if you've seen any misplays, or if you have any questions. And if you have any suggestions for other decks, it doesn't have to be Pauper. I want to start a Legacy series, because next year I want to start playing Legacy. So yeah, thank you guys very much. Bye bye.